Two questions. The president said yesterday he was compliant. They turned over 1 million documents. If he was compliant with these investigations, why was there a search warrant needed?
This doesn't have anything to do with the president. I would refer you to Michael Cohen and his attorney. When it comes to matters of the special counsel and dealings with the president, we've been fully cooperative.
Okay, and the next question. With all of this turmoil, particularly this last week, has the president at any time thought about stepping down before or now?
No, and I think that's an absolutely ridiculous question.
It's not ridiculous.
I gave you
It's
two
not
questions,
ridiculous.
April. We're moving on.
Why did you decide to ask that question? Why was it important to bring up?
You know, Brian, as all good reporters or even great reporters do, they talk to their sources. I have sources that I wake up talking to and go to bed talking to. I mean, from 5, 6 a.m. in the morning until 10, 11, even 12 o'clock at night, talking about various issues. Now, Brian, one thing for sure, the sources have been telling me that, when there are issues that are really paramount at the White House, meaning that this could be something that could really reshape or they have to do a reset, there are a lot of options that are on the table. Plan A, Plan B, Plan C, Plan D. I mean, who knows? It could always go down to Plan Z, for all we know. But when you have options on the table, when I'm talking about a White House, and particularly this White House, they look at different scenarios. And that was one of the options, I'm told, that was on the table. And it had been on the table before.
Stepping down, that's remarkable.
Yeah. What if you step down, Mr. President? Or what if this is a scenario, if it gets to this point and he has to step down, what would this look like?
Yeah, I agree with you. It's the kind of question that other people wonder about, that outsiders certainly think about.
Right.
But to have it asked at the briefing took it to a new place. Did you think you were going to get a truthful answer from Sarah Sanders?
She could have just said no. Let me say this, Brian, and this is what really shocks me. 21 years at the White House, I've seen Helen Thomas, Sam Donaldson, Bill Plant, Ann Compton, the Warriors, okay, ask questions. I mean, I remember as a kid watching Helen Thomas pepper Ronald Reagan with questions, and many presidents before that. Boldly, she's challenged them. So why now is every reporter supposed to be complacent and friendly with the administration? We are there to do a job, to ask questions. It's about an accountability piece. Now, everything comes to the White House, from war to peace to everything in between, and this is the in-between. And that question is a viable and real question. Now, when was I going to ask her that? Particularly when this administration doesn't like me? Am I going to go into their office where something could, I don't know, a fight or something could happen, or verbal fisticuffs or something, what they like to do with some people that they don't like, and they could say something that didn't happen? It's on the record.
Yeah.
I don't go upstairs anymore. I just pretty much deal with the briefings and do my pool duty. I'm very mindful of their disdain for me.
Their disdain for you. It's that obvious? It's that clear?
Yes.
Huh.
Yes. What has happened to me in this administration these last 2 years has been very rough. I mean, they've tried to discredit me, tried to take my job from me. I mean, starting since before the administration came into the White House, before Trump campaign came into the White House. So it's been a lot. And it's not, and the way I look at it, people are not trying to gotcha or settle a score. It's about setting the record straight. It's a lot. And then to get a death threat over that question, and a death threat over supposedly shaking my head and being called the N-word, and it's terrible. I've been doing this for 21 years.
I read that you said you had to call the FBI about one of these threats recently.
My company has. And it's interesting. They're getting death threats through personal emails from people to our website. People are emailing me crazily to my personal website. And, I'm forwarding it to them. And they're forwarding it to the FBI and other law enforcement agencies. This is real. And if I have to explain why I'm asking a question, you should wonder, should you be taking a civics class? You know, you should wonder if you should be taking a history class, because apparently you didn't understand what the Constitution was about. You didn't understand what the Fourth Estate was about. Am I angry about it? Yeah, I'm angry about it, but it's not going to deter me from doing my job. I'm angry about the fact that people are ginning people up to come after me for that. I'm viewing that the attacks as partisan, but that question had nothing to do with politics. And my source was a Republican source that's close to the administration.